Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Yo, what's good, guys? A little bit late to the party, but I had no idea that we was having barbecue chicken tonight. I had no idea. I knew we was playing the Atlanta Hawks, not the Atlanta Chicken Hawks. You know what I'm saying? They just scored whatever just now. 21 points. You know, it was 16 at one point. So I thought they were going to finish with 16, but they ended up getting a couple baskets back to back. Excuse me. So it ended up being 21. So just about 20 points, man. But I had no idea that we were serving barbecue chicken. I would have waited. You know, I wouldn't have went out and got anything to eat, man. So we are cooking these cats right here. Barbecue chicken. Atlanta Hawks right now are down. They were down by almost 20, but then I think they cut it to about 15 now. So it's about 15-point lead here in the first quarter. So, I mean, they have firepower. We got to give them that. But right now we are cooking these cats, man, as we should. So listen, the addition of Josh Hart has like, you know, galvanized this team. You know, we're riding the wave of the new play here. Then, you know, he's definitely seamless. Like, you know, I see a lot of people complaining on Twitter because I mean, Twitter. You know, that's the only reference that everybody really has that we all could reference to because we all are looking at the same Twitter. So the same assholes on Twitter are complaining that you know, Cam Reddish is over there, you know, scoring 18 points with Portland as a starter. You know what? You know, their starters are hurt. You know, their starters are hurt. They got Jeremy Grant over there. He's a 20-point a game scorer, 20-something point a game scorer, and he's hurt. So that's the reason why Cam Reddish is playing, not because he really deserves to play. It's because the starters are hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he does have an opportunity to score and stuff like that because they need him to do that. They need him to fill in that role because they don't have anybody over there that can put points on the board. So, you know, by out of necessity that he has to do that, and they're not asking him to do nothing. And if anybody's watching those games, I took a look at it. You know, he's basically just doing what he wants to do, not necessarily playing, you know, like in like such a way where they're playing a style and he's dominating in that style. No, he's just taking shots, you know, because out of necessity, because there's no one else going to take them. Because it's just Damian Lillard, Simmons. Well, I think Simmons is hurt now, so it's literally going to be Dame and Cam Reddish, the only scorers on that squad right now. You know what I'm saying? And he got 18 points. But let's scroll down the box score. He also only had 1 rebound and 1 assist, and he had 1 steal as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, fast forward to what Josh Hart has done. You know, Josh Hart is playing the style that we want to play. Hard nose, getting on, you know, attacking the rim, you know, getting layups, playing good defense. You know, MSG Go messed up again here. They started the second quarter in its entire, you know, like in the middle of the second quarter, because now it's like 11:40. Like it just popped on. So I mean, MSG Go app, I don't know what's going on with MSG networks, but the MSG Go app is pretty trash, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like betrays me every single night. So anyway, I have to say that about Cam Reddish. This guy Josh Hart fits what we do better than what Cam Reddish was doing. So anybody that's complaining about what Cam Reddish is doing in Portland, look at what Josh Hart is doing for the Knicks and what is how is improved the confidence of this team. You know, this guy RJ definitely. I mean, guys want to play. So now Josh Hart is there, and then you see RJ trying to be more aggressive because he wasn't aggressive in that first game. He's trying to be more aggressive. You can see it in this game here. This guy Grimes, the reporters are asking him about him. They say, "Hey, you guys play the same. You guys are the same height and everything." So now Grimes has fire under him. You want to play? So you want to play or you want to be given the spot? Let's see who's real and who isn't. Look at IQ. IQ and Josh Hart are great for each other. Look at RJ found Josh Hart on the trailer, but Josh Hart, instead of just launching up a bullshit shot the same way Obi would do, he just faked it and then drove and made a nice little layup. As you should. Put the ball in the basket rather than just launch a shot because. Obi Toppin needs to learn that shit, man. Quentin Grimes learned that. But Quentin Grimes is not on the level of Josh Hart as of yet. 6 years experience in the NBA. Josh Hart, Quentin Grimes, this is his second year. Age just plays a factor too, because Quentin Grimes is up there in age. Quentin Grimes is not 18 or 19. He's in his 20s. He goes IQ, hard drive to the basket, finishes it with the left hand. 41 to 23. Hey. Excuse me, what can you do? 41 to 23. Atlanta Hawks right now is scrambling. Knicks are playing good defense. Obi Toppin just allowed Bogdan to get all the way in. Good thing for Hart to get in there on the dribble to prevent whatever his name is, for getting the ball up and prevent the death shot there. So listen, man, Obi Toppin, man, Obi Toppin right now is the weak link, I think, in this rotation. We just replaced Deuce McBride with Josh Hart. Hartenstein has proved his worth already. I don't want to hear anybody talking bad about iHeart, man. iHeart proved his worth. In the beginning of the year when Mitch Robinson was hurt, iHeart held us down. Then iHeart went through a tough stretch and everybody's saying that he sucks. Now Mitch Robinson is out and iHeart has been holding it down for us, in that spot there. So, I mean, I don't want to hear nothing else about iHeart. He's our backup center and that's it. IQ, has had a roller coaster beginning of the year. But now he's playing as consistent as anybody on our team right now. Playing very scrappy, playing defense, rebounding the ball, doing everything. Shooting, getting to the basket. He's doing everything right now. So, I don't want to hear nothing bad about IQ anymore. RJ misses a 3-point shot there. RJ, I'm very annoyed with him too. Here he goes again. 2 3-pointers back to back. The first one hits the front of the rim. iHeart came in and gets the rebound. He shoots the second one in rhythm and then airballs it. So, and then like people want to complain and say like, why would people want to trade Mikal Bridges for RJ? Because he's not consistent. RJ sucks, man. I never seen somebody shoot like just now in rhythm, 2 shots in rhythm. The first one hits the front of the rim. The second one complete airballs. I've never seen a pro player like that in your 4th year, 20-point a game scorer. This is his 2nd year scoring 20 points a game. And you still just blow the 3-point shots like that. Look at Obi Toppin and launches a 3-point shot. Listen, Obi Toppin is basically Steve Novak, y'all. He's Steve Novak. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit either. He's Steve Novak. Oh, we need to give him the ball. What? Just throw him alley oops? I just don't get it. That's not how it works. So let me get this barbecue chicken out of here because Atlanta Hawks seems to be cooking themselves, man. So let's get this out of here and get the score up on there. So this is the real score, 44 to 29. Josh Hart wide open 3-point shot. Gets it on the rim at least, from a pass from RJ. Here goes Josh Hart directing traffic on defense there. Obi Toppin was too far inside just now, not paying attention. But he did get out to contest the jump shot. But he still caught it in rhythm and still shot it, even though he missed it. RJ gets a nice little pass to iHeart. It looks like a Congo tried to pull a chair from underneath him, but touched him at the same time, too. So it's just weird, man. These guys don't know how to play. So anyway, let's say what's up to everybody here. We got Mr. Jackal. The first. Where's Jackal? There you go. First, we got Geraldine is here. We got Holcomb. Holcomb and Geraldine, they're usually the first two, but Jackal this time is the first one. What's good, my brother? We got my man De La Music, man. Already dropping $5 on the kid. Julian Giveth and Julian take the F away. What's up, man? Yeah, chilling, man. Chilling, chilling. Yeah, man, we're getting close. We're getting close to that Wizards game on the 24th. I will be out there. So if anybody wants to hang out in DC and stuff like that, come through. Like I said, go to mbk.com, and then get the tickets from Sim. Sim has some tickets reserved there. I'm not sure if there's still any available. Check out Sim's channel, what I'm saying. I'm quite sure Sims has been talking about it and stuff like that. So if you want to get down and hang out, please come out, man. Please hit up that website, mbk.com. It's mbkfam.com, and then you'll be able to find links to get the tickets and stuff. So yeah, man. I mean, the tickets aren't that much. I think it's like 130, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly. I think it's like 130, but we're sitting in the 100s. So last time we was up on the second level in the 200s, which weren't bad seats though. But we're in the 100s, man. So if we're on the first floor, then we got to act up. I'm gonna probably bring a flag, and we got to be a little bit more animated on that first level. Just in case we get some camera action. I'm gonna be looking for that camera. I got my I'm gonna bring my flag, and I'm gonna be acting up. I don't drink, so I'll be sober. So I might be high on some Red Bull or something like that. Anyway, that's gonna be fun, man. Generation Jail, what's good, my man? Yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see you here, man. So let's see what Dell is saying here about Cam. He says, "I'm a Cam man, but Hart is more productive." Yeah, he galvanizes the team. Listen, I wish Cam Reddish worked, man, because I would rather have in this scenario that we have right now. I would rather have Cam Reddish on the team and like have RJ back him up. Let RJ still could get all the opportunities that he gets now. But to start the game, I like Cam Reddish what he was doing. But the problem is Cam Reddish, you can't expect him to get 30 minutes a game because he'll give you 18, but then give you one rebound, one assist. So what is he bringing to you? Other than like, oh, I hope he's bringing you hope. You know what I'm saying? If he's bringing you hope, it's like me take it easy. Cause one of these days I'm gonna get myself in trouble, man, with the stuff I be saying on here. But yeah, man, hope is whatever, man. But I mean, he can come in there and give you like, when we start the game, the first, 8 minutes of the game, give us good defense, spot up 3-point shooting, finishing, and that type of thing, and you let Julius, you let Brunson do their thing. Mitchell Robinson is there. You play that defensive game. You play that moving the ball game. You know what I'm saying? That should work. It should work. And then put RJ in there with Hartenstein, and now you got Josh Hart now and IQ. So now all of a sudden you have a really solid bench coming out there. You got RJ coming out there. You got like I said, Josh Hart. You got IQ and Hartenstein. So now you got a 4-man rotation coming off the bench that's really really good. To throw this out there too, maybe we need to start Obi. Because since Obi can shoot that three the way that he's shooting, he's literally playing like Steve Novak. I don't know if anybody else is saying that, but Obi Toppin. Matter of fact, I think I see Knicks fan TV like upset that we're not utilizing Obi Toppin right. But my thing is, how can we utilize a guy that doesn't seem like he wants to show his skills? It just seems like he just wants to do what Tom Thibodeau says and nothing else. We can't play like that. So if we started Obi Toppin and allow him to be that 3-point shooter, the same way, in the same way that we would want Cam to do that if he was starting. So start Obi. Let's see if we can get that 3-point shot going in the first 8 minutes. It's more beneficial because somebody like Obi Toppin needs to be tickled. He needs to be babied, and he needs to feel like he's important. So make Obi Toppin a starter. Maybe that will boost his confidence, and maybe we'll finally get something out of him. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the 3-point shooting is important for him. He can't guard small forwards. I know that. But he can't guard power forwards either. So I mean, what the hell are we talking about? The guy can shoot the three, though. I know that. So him out there, with Julius and Brunson and Quentin Grimes and Mitchell Robinson when he's healthy, maybe that might be a better starting lineup. And then like I said, RJ, we can just go to RJ with the pick and roll, driving to the basket with IQ and Josh Hart, and Hartenstein. Maybe that would be a better lineup coming off the bench. Maybe I'm asking for too much, or I don't know what it is, man. But I think that's a better solution than what's happening right now. Anyway, that's my opinion, guys. Yeah, man. So we're still up by a lot here, 49-31, man. Good Knicks basketball. This guy, Brunson, has been averaging like 30 points per game for like I think like they said like the last 10 games or something like that. Excuse me, man. And the guy's still all-star snubbed. I don't know how they can snub him like that, the way that he's been playing this year. He's been playing fantastic. And I don't know how anybody could talk badly about Brunson either, man, in the manner in which he's playing. It's not like he's shooting 30% from the field. The guy's shooting 50% from the field. 50% from the field during these little stretches, man. So I mean, we have not had a point guard like this since Clyde Frazier. You know, because now when people talking about Mark Jackson, people talking about Ross Strickland, people talking about, well, I'm like the only one that mentions Raymond Felton, Lynn Sanity and stuff like that. We've had point guards that were decent, but I mean, we haven't had a point guard that's this dominant like this. He's dominating cats night in and night out and scoring on anybody, not just only on certain situations. He's scoring every time he wants to score. The last time we had anybody close to that is literally Clyde Frazier. Big up to Marbury. Marbury did a little scoring in his first year when he came to the Knicks. But if you look at Marbury's stats, I thought his stats were a little bit bigger. His stats weren't that good as a Knick. They were declining stats that he had when he was here. Which is it is what it is. The story of his career tells that. Anyway, it's this is literally, oh, I'm sorry, Michael Ray Richardson. I forgot Michael Ray Richardson. I'm really literally following what I heard somebody say, but I forgot about Michael Ray Richardson. Michael Ray Richardson was one of those guys that was like, so I mean, so since Michael Ray Richardson, so let's put some positive spin on that. Michael Ray Richardson needs to get his name put out there too. He's healthy. He's sober. He's been doing really well for the game globally and stuff like that. So I mean, he needs to come back into the fold too. I know he got banned for drugs and stuff like that, but that was years ago. He's a changed man. He's a grandfather now. Doing, like I said, doing great things for the game. So Michael Ray Richardson, Michael Ray Richardson, Michael Ray Richardson. Big up to him. We haven't had a point guard Brunson since Michael Ray, bro. So that's amazing. What's good, man? Raymond Harrington, what's good, man? Ain't that brother? Check you out. I like, bro. Raymond Felton, Raymond Harrington, excuse me. So I mean, yo, is this my coworker, Ray? I don't know. So I got a couple coworkers coming in here, hanging out and stuff. They're taking a peek and see what the kid is talking about. Daily Music is still talking. He said, and more productive. Yep, I got you. Back to the game. Check in later. All right, no doubt, man. We got Kevo1 is here. We're on commercial right now, guys. We got Shot Powers. What's good? What's good? Salute, salute, salute. So I mean, Shot Powers is here. Salute, salute, salute. So we in the first half. So we can't blame if we lose the game. We can't blame the loss on him. But if we lose this lead now the Shot is in here. We blame it on Shot. Anything that goes wrong, we blame it on Shot, man. I mean, come on, De La. De La's dropping more bread on there. He said, we taking DC over on the 25th. No doubt, man. Yeah, man. Come, no doubt. I mean, this guy on Daily Music is really, really funny, man. Very nice dude, man. So, like I said, I'll be in DC already, so I won't be as like, because I literally went to the gym before we hanged out. I went to the gym, I ran back to the hotel, took a shower. I was still sweating while I'm walking to the place. It was crazy, man. Then I had to get myself, settled down because I was sweating too much. Just a little bit too much going on there in the beginning, to start the night. But I mean, not tomorrow, the 24th, I definitely will be ready because we'll be there already. Me and the family actually will be out there doing our stuff, doing our sightseeing stuff. But the night of, man, I'll be out there, should be ready to go, no problem. Salute to Cream. My multiverse double diehard salute. Yeah, I got you, man. So, yeah, man, I got a couple other podcasts that I do, man. Shout out to this MSC Go app. This like completely disgusting. It doesn't work. So anyway, shout out to my podcasting career, man. Because I keep telling you guys that I'm gonna do something. Something always comes up. Whether I get sick or something like that. It's just crazy. But I had a Marvel channel. I was doing a Marvel channel for a little while, and I can't find the time to do that shit. And I have a Liberty channel that I want to do. I can't find the time to do that either. So there's a couple other things that I got that I'm trying to do as well, man. But listen, the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is if somebody like if I hit the lotto or something like that, man. So God bless. Or maybe if somebody hook me up with a job where I can work 4 hours and now that's all I gotta work instead of the freaking 12 hours that I gotta do every damn day. Anyway, it is what it is, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's the cards that I was dealt. Everybody's dealt the same cards, and I made it. I did. This is what I did. Some people might think it's successful what I'm doing here, but I want to talk Knicks, man. I want to talk Knicks. Anyway, we back in here. 5 minutes left in this second quarter. We're still up by a lot, man. 53-34. I wanted to be over 20 before we get out of this half, bro. I know the Atlanta Hawks want to cut it down to 10. That would be nice for them. But I want to. Here we go. Slapped it out of his hand. Here comes Trey Young walking down the street here. Gets it over to the other point guard, kicks it out to number 12. So they're running and gunning. That's the only thing that's going to stop the Knicks, man. Getting out there and giving them confidence, so they can go up and down and shit like that. Yeah, so this is my guy Ray, man. My man, Harrington. I call him Harrington at work. We usually call each other by our last names and stuff. So I know him by Harrington. I keep forgetting his name is Ray. Lord have mercy. So anyway, yeah, Rashad, I'm blaming on you if we lose, man. Here goes this corny motherfucker number 20. He shoots it, he misses it. So I want to keep this up to 20. Right now it's 17, it looks like. I'm not good at math, but I think it's 17. So RJ here, taking a screen here, dribbling, goes left, goes all the way to the basket, shoots over it. Very good, man. Off the top of the glass there. So for guys that want to know, I'm at the 4:12 mark. So RJ just drove to the basket. That's what he does there, man. If he can get a full head of steam towards the basket off a screen, he needs a screen though. He can't go to the basket by himself. He needs a screen. So it's nice for him to get that shot off the. See, watch this. He comes across, gets a little screen there for Capella. He was able to get up there to put the ball on the glass to lay it up. Very nice. And then RJ fucking just short arms the free throw. He's a bum, man. He is a bum. Short arms the free throw, bro. Yeah. He goes Trae Young. He comes around the screen. He's looking, being guarded by two guys. Kicks it out to the shooter. Collins fakes it. Back to Trae Young. Trae Young is in his space. He's looking, gives it to Capella. That was like 3 seconds. Capella was standing there for a minute. So, those little hook shots and stuff like that these centers can make in the NBA. Mitch Robinson can't do that. So, he goes Brunson in and out. Brunson all the way to the basket. He just shoots it off the glass over top of a bigger player. It's unbelievable, man. Here comes Trae Young coming up the block. He just waited for Brunson to get there just so he could shoot it in his face, and he misses it. Here comes Julius coming up the court. He's on the left-hand side. He gives it over to Grimes, and Grimes, beautiful first step, man. He gets the ball, and he just goes for it. He knows that he's going to go for it. He catches the ball. Instead of shooting like Obi would do, he just hits that first step and explodes to the basket. But he just got hit with the foul there. So I'm at the 3:24 mark again. He goes Jericho Sims there. He's going to be in the dunking contest. We'll see what he can do. He goes RJ going on the right-hand side, spin around, being guarded by Capella, kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson fakes a three, beautiful. Drives on the inside, pump fake, shoots it, gets it on the rim, and drops it. Simple, man. Shoot it, get it on top of the rim and softly, and then let gravity do what it do. Here comes Trae Young coming up the thing with some Pepto-Bismols on his feet. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins is not a shooting guard, but Collins has shot so many three-point shots since I've been watching. He's a power forward. He's out there shooting shots like, well, who's number 20? Yeah, that's Collins, right? Here goes RJ again with another wide open three, and he just hits. I cannot stand RJ. I cannot stand him, man. I can't stand him. Wide open jump shot, catches it in rhythm. He even catches it in rhythm like this, looks down and comes up like he's gonna whap it. And then he freaking hits the backboard on the other side of the rim. It's crazy, man. I've never seen a guy that could score 20 points a game play like this, man. He is so erratic. It's unbelievable, man. Fucking guy, I just don't get it. I just don't get that dude. And I don't get why people support him so heavy, bro. It's what, like, listen, let's be realistic. When RJ plays well, I always congratulate him. But then he does something, and then you just look at him, it's like, yo, man, that dude, he is just not it. And it's not about, oh, he just missed a shot. He just missed a shot. No, he didn't just miss a shot. He does that shit all the fucking time. He doesn't just miss a shot. We cannot rely on him. We're playing against Atlanta, yo. It's time to whip their ass. Like a couple games ago, we needed Josh Hart to step in off the street to play well in order for us to win those 2 games. You know what I'm saying? We needed Josh Hart to do that. This is RJ's team. RJ's supposed to be the one setting the table and playing well, but he doesn't do that. He just doesn't do that. And we cannot trust RJ. You want to talk about trust? Tom Thibodeau always talks about trust. We cannot trust RJ, bro. Like RJ is not walking in the gym getting 20. He'll get 20, he'll get 30, then he'll get 15, then he'll get 12, and then he'll get 8. You know what I'm saying? And then, like that. And then he'll get his 30 and be, oh, see, believe in RJ. Oh my God. That is called a scoring average. Okay. He's a scoring average. So 30 points one night, 8 points the next night, 8 points the next 2 nights, 30 points 2 nights in a row, and then 4 points, 6 points, 10 points. It's called average. This guy Brunson comes in there, and Brunson is almost guaranteed to get 20 something points every night. You know what I'm saying? Now the motherfucker, if he doesn't get 30, I'm surprised. Here goes Trae Young, can't get it. He just can't get loose today, man. He's trying though. Here goes this guy, number 12. He just throws it up there. Good defense by the Knicks there. Here goes Julius leading the break there. He was trying to find Grimes. He does get him wide open and just knocks it down. Just knocks it fucking down, man. Catches the ball in rhythm, in transition, right where he needs it, right in his hands, pulls up and whaps it. Trae Young goes all the way to the basket. He lays it up. That's what point guards do. 62-40, bro. I want that 20-something point lead before the end of this half, man. We at the 2-minute warning here. Brunson, sidestep. Gives it to Julius, steps into a three-point shot. They could have called travel there. But it gives it to RJ, posting up all the way out there against Trae Young. He's dribbling. Double team, triple team. Turns around, shoots it over Trae Young, and he knocks it down, as he should. Easy post, turnaround, spin, shoot over Trae Young all day, baby. Come on, man. So here goes Sadiq Bey, somebody that that would have been nice to pick up. 3 seconds for Sadiq Bey, man. He was in the paint for too long, but he was able to turn around and get a nice little layup there, as he should. Mouse in the house, take advantage of him. Take advantage of him like a man, not like RJ posting, and then turn around and shoot a fadeaway. Nah, turn and get your ass all the way to the rim and then just hook it on his ass. Because Julius being guarded by Collins here to nowhere. He's being double teamed, double pump fake, no shot is there, but he makes it still. That's the thing. You get down there, you make that shot, baby. Yeah, man. He said I should have went to the gym. I'll go after the game. You're gonna go after the game today, man? So I was thinking about that too, because I'm going to Planet Fitness at the moment. Planet Fitness is like 24 hours in certain gyms. They're starting to cut them now though. But most of them are still 24 hours. So during the week. So I mean, I can still go to the gym 24 hours, but I mean, I gotta be up early. I gotta be up at 4, so that don't make no damn sense. Sadiq Bey driving there. Good defense by the Knicks there, but Clint Capella was in position to get the rebound and he just dunks it in. Yeah, man. So we still up by 22. We up by 22 right now. I want to keep it this way. I want to be over 22 points entering this halftime, man. You know what? You want to know why? Because fuck Trae Young. That's why. Yeah, man. Looking to see if I see anybody new here. Yeah, man. I had no idea his name was Ray, bro. That's my guy. Freaking Billy Danzini. Okay, Joe McGeechem is here. What's good, man? 15 points off the bench. Yeah, man. Let's give me that 22, baby. Give me that 22. Yeah, man. Hart is definitely worth the pickup, man. But it's like we're building. We're trying to build something, right? Every team is trying to build, But getting Josh Hart is just a small move, but it's something essential because I mean, he has. I think he has a player option for next year, so he's going to decline it because he wants a bigger contract. Look at Julius Randle crying like a bitch right there, and he's always arguing with the fucking refs. Man, cut it out. He looks like a sucker when he does that. Like, stop it. I hate it when the guys walk up to him and pat him on the chest. You know what I'm saying? He said, listen, like Julius, walk away. Somebody needs to tell him to walk away. Like, listen, as a grown man, right? You have to know when to fight your battles, know when to argue, know when not to. You know what I'm saying? You arguing with the refs, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. State what you need to state, but there's nothing that the referee's going to do. You can't win the battles. Not the referee's going to be like, all right, you know what? Let's rewind the game 15 minutes and let me fix what Julius was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll fast forward it back. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get nothing out of it. So I don't understand what's the point of the argument. So shout out to my guys at work, man. So how many times at work, man, did we get into a situation where you could easily fucking spaz out on the guy, easily do something, or easily put your hands on somebody or just say the wrong thing to somebody, but you can't do that because you're in a professional environment. So you have to do a job. Like Julius, he has to do a job. He's working. He's playing basketball. He's working. So I mean, he has to perform in a professional manner. You cannot take the street to the game. You can't take the street to work. You know what I'm saying? You just got to let it go. There's a lot of bitches. These referees, you might think the referee is a bitch. He's not fair or whatever you think. There's supervisors, there's co-workers that are that way. But you can't be super thug at work. It's just that's not, You have to be professional. You have to be not just only professional. You just have to be a grown up. You have to be a grown up when it comes to those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to my coworkers, man. They, JL says it. Harrington says it too, man. He said that my personality at work is different than John because I'm at work. You want me to tell my coworkers, my supervisors to suck my dick like the way I say it on here? You know what I'm saying? There's like a certain like amount of things that you could say in certain situations, like if we had like, if we had like say if I'm single and we had at a club and there's women around, there's a different Eru. When I was single, there was a different Eru, that you guys never met before. But I'm family man Eru, and that guy is probably never gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So there's a time and a place for everything. It's always a time and a place for all things, man. So anyway, just had to say that. Always ranting about stuff, man. Let me see. Geraldine, I want to get into this halftime stuff, man. But you guys are communicating with me, so I got to say what's up. Duke fan, but we just are not fans of RJ, man. I'm almost done with this stuff here. But let me see. RJ's the same player when he was at Duke. Yeah, he's the same player exactly, but the talent level in the NBA is so much better than college. You know what I'm saying? So his game hasn't evolved to the level of the NBA level. But like I said, we sound like assholes though because he's averaging 20 points per game. The key word is averaging though. You know what I'm saying? Keyword is averaging. The shots that he had today, good shots. Like I said, he can't shoot 100% from the field. Nobody's gonna do that. But it's just the manner of how he like I said, he'll bang the whole front of the rim, pow! Or he'll just miss the whole rim, or he'll hit like in this game, he hit the other side of the backboard. How? You're a professional basketball player. All you guys do is shoot. Like let's say at your job, no, like if you've been doing your job for a while, and you're professional and you do your shit at your job. You're not gonna shoot an air ball at your job. You're not gonna hit the back of the rim or just don't hit nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna miss your free throws at work. It's something that you do every day, something that you do. That's what you do. So ain't nobody gonna it's just you have to apply real life stuff to the situations, man. This is just crazy, man. But good first half for us, man. Not for Atlanta. Shout out to Will Hine. What's good, my man? Definitely, man. I appreciate you. Love you say you love the show, man. Thank you, thank you. Where the shades at? Yeah, as you can see, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today, man. I just came home from the gym. That's what took me so long. But you don't have to do the family stuff, man. But I got my energy and stuff. So I'm up, got my little pump in. Yeah, man. But it is what it is, man. But I do got the shades. The shades are here, Shades I got them from an event, of Vans. These are Van shades. You know what I'm saying? So I got them from an event I went to. I think it was like Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang and fucking who was there? It was Wu-Tang and some other motherfucker. I forgot who was there. Ghostface and a bunch of other guys. And I think who else was there? Somebody else was there that was like crazy that they were at that event. Anyway, who gives a fuck about that shit? Let's do this, man. We doing the summary. Like always, I want to see what's going on with these quarters. First quarter, 37-21. Incredible, man. Barbecue chicken early on in this game. 29-23 is still pretty good in the second quarter, man. So look, Atlanta Hawks, man. I'm quite sure, because we're playing in Atlanta. So we're smoking them, these guys, right in Atlanta right now. The land of the barbecue. We are smoking them in their own arena. So they're gonna want to come out with a full head of steam in that third quarter, man. So third quarter, beware. Atlanta Hawks might actually take this lead, man, because the Knicks, they have a habit of playing bad. But like I said, we done tightened up one of the gears with Josh Hart. So getting them out there might be able to prevent those type of things. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? The added leadership in the locker room, also, man. That's definitely something that can't be denied as well, man. So anyway, let's minimize this. Let's get into the actual game charts here. So shot charts here. I love shot charts. Come on, man. Get down to 125. There you go. Shot charts. Knicks on the left. So this is basically a Knicks shot chart right on the left-hand side of the screen. Let me get my man Will Hine up out of here. Once again, thanks for tuning in, my brother. So, I mean, Knicks shot chart here is on the left-hand side. You can see, this is basically a Knicks shot chart. Shots all around the rim, getting shots at the paint, shots at the rim, a lot of three-point shots, so this is our game. This is what we do here. Shout out to Atlanta Hawks. They're basically doing the same thing. But as you can see, it's more of an up and down kind of thing. They're trying to really run on us. You can see a lot of they miss a lot of three-point shots, man. So I want to see what their percentages are. They miss a lot of three-point shots. As you can see, most of the three-point shots are going like this. are going straight. So that means that they're trying to get transition threes and stuff like that. The Knicks are doing a good job of closing those passing lanes and stuff, man. So good job on the Knicks there. Shooting percentage, they're shooting 37, we're shooting 51. So that's the tail of the game right now, but we're up by 20, man. So there's a lot more to that. The biggest lead was 24. I'm not good at math, man. So what is it? 66 to 44. So that's 22. So we're close to the biggest lead. 24 to right now it's 22. Rebounding, we're smoking them and rebounding, 37 to 27. 11 assists to 10. We got one steal to two. They have 4 blocks to two. Two turnovers. They only have 1 turnover. So that's one thing good about both teams. They don't turn the ball over, man. So, but they do take advantage of the rebound, So fast break points and stuff like that. We'll take a look at that. Knicks are shooting 50% from three. Excuse me, 50% from the field, 36 for them, 34 from 3-point percent. They're only shooting 6% from the 3-point range. I mean, they're not going to shoot 6% from the field for the game. So I anticipate them, probably going to come out smoking. I think they're going to come out smoking, in the second half, shooting at 3. So I mean that number from 6 is probably going to go up closer to 34, before the game is done here. So look out for that, man. Don't be surprised. So here we go. Points in the paint. It's about even 34 to 24. 32 to me 32 to 34. Second chance points is 12 to 2. And fast break points. Sheesh, the Knicks are kicking their ass 22 to 2. My God, man. So Atlanta Hawks, say what you want to say. The Knicks are making the right moves to make our team better. We wish they would do more, but the slow burn might be good, man. But Atlanta Hawks, they went and made a trade for Sadiq Bey. Why didn't they just keep Cam Reddish? They were supposed to keep Huerta, right? That's the reason why they got rid of Cam Reddish. That was the talk, right? But then they ended up getting rid of Huerta too. Huerta's playing in Sacramento. And then they had Knox there, and then they trade Knox to Detroit to get Sadiq Bey. I mean, well, I mean that's not the whole story because I mean, so, Knox is now in Portland, a part of all this stupid ass trades that they've been making. But Sadiq Bey is now in Atlanta. So why the fuck did they even do all of that? They should have just kept Cam Reddish to begin with. Bunch of stupid ass motherfuckers out there in the NBA, man. So I mean, it is what it is. Like we talk the game and stuff like that. It's fun, but and people say, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. Is it? Listen, the NBA don't know what they're talking about. These NBA GMs and his presidents and assistant general managers and the experts on ESPN, the experts here, experts there. None of these motherfuckers know what they're talking about, man. Because I mean, Atlanta Hawks, I think they traded 5 second-round picks. I mean, what the fuck is that? So 5 second-round picks and all this other stuff to get Sadiq Bey don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. They should have just kept Cam because let me look at some of these players here the Atlanta Hawks have. I'll just look at it on my phone real quick. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's get into the box score. We'll talk about Atlanta first because I'm smoking these cats right now. Let's look at Atlanta first. DeAndre Hunter, that's the one that they're starting, right? DeAndre Hunter. Another player that they have that they drafted. Where's this kid at? AJ Griffin. AJ Griffin, they just drafted him. Another guy, Jalen Johnson, they drafted him 2 years ago or whatever, a year or 2 years ago, whatever. But these guys should be playing. Why the fuck did they trade for Sadiq Bey? It don't make no damn sense. They already got guys. Jalen Johnson could be Sadiq Bey right now. Just play him. I just don't understand. Oh, Garrison Matthews is really good. I don't know how they got Garrison Matthews. Garrison Matthews is a good pickup. How the hell did they get him? Yeah, Garrison Matthews, 6'6", 215. He's a really good basketball player. So I mean, they're getting all this talent over here for fucking what? For what? Yeah, I'm telling you, Garrison Matthews, that's a big pickup, man. For anybody on fantasy, and you're looking for somebody, just keep an eye on that cat. But at the same time, they got 2 point guards. They went and signed DeJounte Murray, and they already got Trae Young still. It's like, what the fuck are they doing? I mean, get rid of at this point now. Pick one. Get rid of Trae Young or DeJounte Murray. Pick one. Start DeJounte at point. And then move up. Maybe this kid Garrison Matthews or whatever. But they already got DeJounte Hunter. They traded a 5 for second round picks. Excuse me, 5 second round picks for this kid Sadiq Bey. But then they got AJ Griffin too and Jalen Johnson. What are they doing? What are they doing? It don't make no sense. And they got Aaron Holiday too, that's getting minutes out there. I mean, what are they doing? It's not my problem. How many times did they try to trade John Collins to no effect? And then they couldn't trade him, so they maxed him out. What the hell are they doing? Clint Capella, they still got him on the roster. They were trying to get rid of him too because they'd rather play a Okongwu, but they paid Capella and they got a Okongwu there too. And then Bogdanovich too. What is Bogdanovich doing for them? So I mean, they're a team that keep it real, man. These guys, I'm happy with our guys because I mean, if Atlanta Hawks was our team, I know they got the stars, they got Trey Young and they got Dejounte Murray, but take a deep look at what these guys are doing. If we were fans of the Atlanta Hawks, if this was the diehard Atlanta Hawks thing, I would be fucking pissed because why are we making all these trades to get players we already have? Just play the players we have. Sheesh. So anyway, let's get back to the Knicks, man. We got RJ Barrett, 5 for 13, shooting 38% from the field. In contrast, Randall's not really doing much either. But for some reason, Julius Randle seems like he's contributing more to the game than RJ is. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle's yapping too much today. He's doing a little bit too much yapping. I wish he would stop. I already gave my little points about that. But the team needs to do it better. Like Derrick Rose came out there and pat him on the chest, but he's pat him on the chest, 12 feet away from him, patting him with his arm extended. Get in between him and say, "Yo, walk away, bro. It's over. Walk away." You know. And in the locker room, if you don't want to step to him outside in front of everybody, in the locker room, curse him out. You got to curse Julius out. Snap out of it, fam. Snap out of it. Anyway, I talked about that enough already. I mean, Jericho Sims played 11 minutes. He hasn't been giving us anything the last couple of games, man. 11 minutes, one rebound, no other stats to be found. All a bunch of zeros there. So Jericho Sims hasn't been giving us anything, but he keeps getting more minutes than Hartenstein. I just don't get it. Quentin Grimes is playing decent. Still nothing out of this world. Jalen Brunson's kicking ass today, 12 points. He got 7 rebounds, 4 assists. So he's contributing, all assets to the game. Josh Hart's having a decent game again, 7 points. He got 2 rebounds, 2 assists. I believe that's a block. Just a very aggressive player. 60% from the field. Take a look at that. Night in and night out, this guy shoots 50% from the field. He's been doing that his entire career. I don't know why he got traded so much. When he was with the Lakers, he was playing good for them, and they traded him, I guess just to get AD. I think they traded him so they can get AD. Anyway, the Pelicans had him. Why did the Pelicans get rid of Josh Hart? I just don't understand. He ends up in Portland, and then Portland actually could use his skill set, and they trade him too for Cam Reddish. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, Josh Hart just didn't start playing well for the Knicks. He's been playing this way his entire career. I just don't understand why he was traded 4 times. So anyway, we got him. So like I was saying, he has a player option next year. So the Knicks have his bird rights. So that's important, as I'm trying to say. Because if the Knicks want to make a bigger move, whatever, we can make the move, make Josh Hart wait, for him to get paid, and then we'll just pay him, we'll get into our bird rights and go over the cap to pay him after we make the other move that we need to make. And I really hope we do make a move. Um the draft is going to be so important. So I anticipate us making a really big move on the draft night. And maybe in free agency, we'll probably do something really nice on free agency. I'm hoping. And if we do that, then we'll go over the cap to get Josh Hart. Because I mean, Josh Hart, we got Quentin Grimes and Josh Hart. So I think our shooting guards are set. Maybe Zach Levine and all these guys, those guys are good. But I think I like my chances with Josh Hart and Quentin Grimes at the shooting guard. I think we're good with that. Then we got Quickly and Brunson, as the guards in the backcourt. So, I think that's fine. Quentin Grimes and Hart could play a little bit of swingman as well. So I mean, there's ways for us to get bigger, to get better. I mean, but there's other ways to do it. There's other ways to do it. Hopefully we get it together. So anyway, halftime is over, man. I didn't really get a chance to get my. Julius is still arguing with the refs. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? They didn't even start the half it, and he's still arguing with the refs. So he's having a heart-to-heart conversation. It's like, damn, son, this shit is over. You still talking about him? Oh my god, man! Like, get a room or something. Shit is crazy. So anyway, over with this shit. Knicks are up by 22. Let's hope we can keep it. I'm quite sure Atlanta Hawks are going to try to smoke us in the second half here. So we got the score on the board here. This freaking MSG Go app is disgusting. On the computer is disgusting. Julius is driving on Capella. He gets swiped away by my man DeJounte. DeJounte gets it back, but DeJounte loses it. Knicks bring it back. So DeJounte got his mouth busted, man, big time. He needs to get his mouth busted. That dude is something else. When he's losing, he don't say nothing. But then when he's winning, he's like talking as much shit as he wants to talk. It's unbelievable. I hate guys like that. I think Jordan said that, right? It's good to talk shit when you're winning, but talk shit while you're losing. Let's see how that goes. I respect you more if you're talking shit while you're losing and you're competing. Not while you're already losing and you're just gonna be winning and you're rubbing it in. You know, at that. Looking at some people in the audience there. Yeah, man. While I was talking, you guys definitely got some chats in here. Let me see what you're talking about. Let's see, my man Will here. He says, team playing hard, Obi looking decent on D. Yeah, man. I brought up the situation where maybe Obi could play starting forward, man, with Julius, together and have RJ come off the bench just to open up the team a little bit more, because Obi doesn't contribute anything else besides shooting threes, man. The guy's not rebounding well. He play like you said, he's playing defense though. You got to give guys credit for what they're doing, not for what they will do. That's my only issue with Knick fans, man. Like people want to talk shit about what they will do. So listen, man. It's fucking annoying. Like what you will do. Oh, he will do this. He has so much potential. He's only 23, bro. He's only 23, bro. Shit is crazy. Here goes Brunson coming up the court here. Knicks are still up by 21, it looks like. So Trey Young comes down the court here, stops at the foul line, as he should as a point guard, steps through. That was a travel to me. I felt like that was a travel. He took 2 steps, whatever, and then they allowed him to go up and under and take another whole step. Quentin Grimes in motion there. I don't like when he does that, man. He has a whole baseline. I'd rather him just drive baseline and bang it rather than catch it and just throw up a shot. He needs to just drive and bang that. He goes bum ass Hunter, sidestep, step back shot. He knocks that down right in front of RJ. And that's RJ's nemesis because he has height on RJ. So he's gonna give RJ problems. Here goes Brunson. Brunson always takes so long to get across the timeline, man. We had 15 seconds already. So he's yelling at Jericho. Jericho gets yelled at all the time. He gets yelled at so much. Like I just want to know what's the drama? How come Jericho Sims doesn't know what's going on? I bring this up all the time. There's at least one time every game, Jericho Sims, they have to pull him close and have a talk to him. Every single game, they gotta have a talk with Jericho. You know, I don't know what Jericho's doing wrong out there because I mean, it's not like I know exactly what they're running, but like they're just starting to play, and like Jericho is asleep, and then like Brunson literally was stomping his feet and yelling at him. So I mean, Jericho, I don't know what's up with that cat. But why are they only taking it out on him though? They don't take it out on Julius when Julius look, they showed it now. See, look, he said, go, motherfucker. God damn. He's- Yeah. Oh man, everybody's always yelling at Jericho, man. Everybody hates Jericho. Yeah, yeah. So look at this motherfucker. Trey Young taking this forever to come across the timeline too. 17 seconds, 16, 15. I'm trying to see what they're trying to do. You're just trying to give Dejounte Hunter the ball. So that's old school. Just give the ball to Hunter and let him cook RJ because RJ can't guard him. And now RJ wants to talk shit, so RJ gets a technical. Listen, RJ, this guy is cooking you, bro. Stop talking to the refs. He's cooking you, fam. Look at Big Tigger sitting baseline there. Like RJ, you getting cooked, fam. Take this tech with you. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh no, somebody else called a tech. I thought that was on RJ. So Brunson shot the tech there. So who do they call the tech on? Who do they call the tech on? So I mean, he comes in there, he lays it up. So okay, cool. Oh, because Dejounte Hunter said something smart to the referee. Man, that's soft. This referee's a pussy. I thought they called all the technical on RJ for RJ arguing. But RJ's got to stop that arguing bullshit too. He learns it from Julius. But they gave a tech to Hunter there. Then I don't understand. I don't know what he said to him. He might have said something derogatory. Oh, good pass there by Brunson and no look to Grimes. He stuffed it in there. Pause. That probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah, man. But there's something that we can do here to get Obi involved. I believe so. Because I mean, we need him right now. Right now, our team is set. We can't make no more trades and stuff like that. It doesn't look like we're gonna sign anybody. But right now, if we can get Obi Toppin involved, it's worth it. I guess it's worth the try to see what's up. But I don't know if that would destroy RJ's confidence and stuff like that. I don't know, man. It's very tricky. It's a tricky situation. Salute to Trish D. Yo, Trish D, you sent a really huge comment I peeped it, but I got it up, but I never responded to it, man. But I appreciate you hitting the comments, man. You did it I think the last video and this one. So I appreciate you jumping in the comments, Tristy. So he goes, RJ, he just pushed Hunter just now, pulls up at the foul line. He misses that. Jericho in there fighting for no reason. Here comes this fucking guy. It's DeJounte Murray. He drives on Brunson and just, maybe he got offended. He said Brunson was better than Murray. He is. He is. It would be nice if we got him, but just like I said, he's a sucker because he only talks shit when he's winning, and like right now he has no energy. But if the Knicks were up by 20, he would be acting a fool. I'm glad we don't have him. You know, like Julius is annoying, man, but I'm glad we don't got this guy DeJounte Murray. You know, hindsight. Thank you so much for letting me join your fantasy league. Yeah, I mean, the fantasy league is pretty good. It was bad for the trade deadline because half my team got traded on the trade deadline. So I lost last week to Evergreen. I lost 4-5. There's 9 categories. I lost 4-5 to Evergreen, and that should have happened. I should have smoked Evergreen, but half my team was injured. Either my players were injured or they got traded and they weren't available last week. So it is what it is, man. So, I'm glad you're enjoying the fantasy thing. I'll keep doing it. Shout out to the NBK Fantasy League. I'm actually leading the NBK Fantasy League, 3 years in a row, and nobody wants to give me credit. It's unbelievable. They want me to start the league, and I've been winning it 2 years in a row, and I'm winning it the third year now. So we'll see if I get the championship. And nobody acknowledges it. But let me tell you something. If somebody else was leading that league, they'd be talking as much shit as they want to talk about. But how do I win the league 2 years in a row? Now I'm about to win it, and I might possibly win it in the third year, and nobody cares about the league for 3 straight years? Something's wrong with that, Something's definitely wrong with that. I bring it up to them every single time, and they always ignore me. You know what I'm saying? But come on, two-time champion in the NBK Fantasy League. You know what I'm saying? 3 years in a row, I'm leading them again. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if I can pull off the championship again for the 3 years in a row. That'll be amazing. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be amazing to me because they don't acknowledge it. But like I'm telling you, let's say if Steph was winning, she would be talking as much shit as you want to talk about. If Sim was winning, or if anybody else was winning on that league and that belongs to NBK, they will be talking as much shit as they want to, and it would be valid. But your boy's winning and 3 years in a row, and it's invalid, right? It's unbelievable. Yes, yes. A little bit bitter. Trish D. We're still up by a lot, man. 71-55. I still want to maintain this 20-point lead, man. The Hawks tapped in a little bit. They got Brunson at the free throw line. He makes that one. So 72-55. Knicks are still down, still up by 17, man. So very good, very good, very good. Trae Young just launches way behind the 3-point line. He's known to make those long 3-point shots and stuff like that, but he doesn't shoot a good percentage. Let me get into that real quick. Let me see if I can find that. Trae Young doesn't shoot the three that well traditionally for his career. He goes on Julius doing a little too much dribbling, man. See, I mean, like people talk about the 80s, the athletes, they wouldn't stand a chance now. But stuff that Julius does, Julius was open in the paint, right? But he chose to dribble and then step back and stuff like that. In the 80s, they would have just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? In the same spot, right there, Karl Malone would have just pulled up and shot the jump shot, and he would have scored. Charles Barkley the same way. He would have just pulled up and shot it. If Ewing was standing in the same spot, he would have just pulled up and shot it. But players now, they want to get that extra step. They want to do this fancy move. They're too busy looking to turn around and kick it out for 3. It's a different game now. Definitely a different game. Let me get this thing going here with Trae Young. So I haven't really took the look at the box score like that. So let me take a look at Trae Young. So I'm just gonna look at his career 3-point percentage right now while I'm waiting here. They're at the foul line now. We got Collins shooting some threes. He got nice tattoos. He got nice waves going to one side. He got a beautiful shape up, and he's a fucking bum. So Trae Young, I'm looking at his stats. 26 points per game, 3 rebounds, 10 assists per game. He got all the stats, But percentage wise, 32. He shot 38 last year, 32 this year, 34 year before that, 36. The year before that, he had 32. So he doesn't really shoot the three that well. You know, for somebody that's known for shooting threes, he still doesn't really shoot the three that well. Like I said, last year he shot 38, but then now he's shooting 30, he's shooting 32. So that's below league average. 32% from three for somebody that's a top scorer like that. You know, it's interesting, man. Somebody that's known for shooting threes. People like to call him, you know, like he's basically Curry. Curry gave birth to Trey Young. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't even shoot on it at a high percentage. You know, so it's not even worth even talking about that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Trish D, this guy Josh Hart, you know, he's definitely somebody that I've been looking at for a long time. I feel like, especially as soon as we got Brunson, I was like, we need to get Josh Hart. It would be nice if we can get him. Knicks end up getting him. So hey, now you know Mikal Bridges, it would be nice to get him to here too. But you know, we don't want to reinvent the Villanova days, but still, just a matter of fit. These guys just fit well with each other, you know, and you can see that they really like each other as a Villanova. You know, family there. They won 2 championships together. So, you know, they actually won 3 because I think Sadiq Bey and those guys won 1 also. You know, so you know, it's interesting, man. It would be nice to get another one of those guys in there, or somebody just like him. It doesn't have to be somebody from Villanova. There's somebody that plays just as hard and frantic as Josh plays, as IQ plays, as Brunson plays, as Julius plays, as iHeart plays. You know, we have guys that just play, you know, balls to the wall style of basketball. We need to get a couple more guys, maybe 2 more. We still need 2 more, I think. You know, I think we still need 2 more guys here to fit into that mix. I think we'll be right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's easy to talk when you're up. You know, when I play basketball, I never like to talk shit. But I don't know if you guys notice. Well, I used to have a temper. I don't have a temper anymore because I'm too old for that shit. You know, sometimes I get a little bit too hyper or whatever. Most for the most part, I ignore things. And then once I go off the deep end, I just go off the deep end. But you know, I usually maintain that because I'm older now. I'm a grown ass man now. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was in my 20s, different story. You know, popping off. You know, crazy. You know, thank God I made it through my 20s. But yeah, man, I'm just saying. You know, when you're up, it's easy to talk shit. Even when I play, like I said, I'm trying to say, I didn't really talk shit like that. But then people always want to talk shit to you. You know, especially if you're not saying anything, they always want to say something to you. And then when you start popping on, then it's like, "Yo, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, like, you started it. What the fuck? Like you started it. You talking shit. So I'm talking now. So let me get mine's off too. You want to get yours off, but you don't want to hear it back. You know, now you're getting mad. Now you're getting feelings and stuff like that. Yeah, but you want to talk shit, so I'm talking it back. You know, so I mean, you know, playing basketball, you know, I think I might try to come back this spring. We'll see what happens, man. You know, just with my training and stuff. Because I'm gonna try to run this New York City Marathon. I think I messed up with the registration, but we'll see. I think I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna make my way to that to the race. So I'll keep you guys abreast of that situation. We're at the 6:40 something mark. Time is ticking, and they haven't inbound the ball there. So, oh, they did inbound the ball. So I mean, so much time came off the clock there. You know, before the ball was inbound. It's crazy. So anyway, the Knicks are still up by a lot. It's 76-59. Not really a lot of action to tell you the truth, man. And it's a very sloppy play on both sides of the ball. Atlanta Hawks don't really have anything going. As Dejounte Hunter just knocks down a 3-point shot. So he sees barbecue chicken when he sees RJ. He always has a good game against the Knicks, this guy Dejounte. I mean, look at Brunson. He takes so forever to get across the timeline. So I mean, eats up so much of the shot clock. Brunson kicks it out to Julius in his office. Julius takes 2 steps, man, and then now he starts dribbling. Wow, he just throws it up there. He knocks it down. No foul call. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, man. I would love to play ball again, man. You know, I don't have the energy to talk shit because I'm not as good as I used to be. So, you know, I know you guys might have seen me play 1-on-1 against Tony Crow on the NBK page, you know, the Nothing But Knicks site. But I'm completely out of shape. So you can't look at that and say, oh man, Eru sucks. Yeah, I suck because I haven't played, before that thing, I haven't played ball in years. I haven't played ball since before COVID. You know, so I just showed up because nobody else wanted to play. You know, everybody else, nah, man, listen, I'll play. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played in years, but I'll play. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't want to be embarrassed on the camera? Listen, I haven't played in years. My stomach is fat. I'm out of shape. So embarrass me then. You know what I'm saying? And I almost won. I gave up. You know what I'm saying? I gave up, and I was winning. But I couldn't play no more. My heart was gonna pop out my chest. Yeah, but anyway, it is what it is. Got to salute, man. My man, the survey of 100 people's here. Where you at? There you go. My bad. Survey of 100 people's here. Trevor Keels. What do I think about Trevor Keels? He just hit a half court shot the other day. He was trying to throw an alley oop, ended up being like a 3/4 court shot. He threw it up there and went in. So that made the news recently. What do I think about him? What's the guy's name? I keep saying Roddy Rich, but it's not Roddy Rich. Is it Roddy Rich? Let me look that up. R- Roddy Rich. No, it's not Roddy Rich. Roddy Rich is somebody else. I keep saying Roddy Rich, but it's not Roddy Rich. It's the cat that's affiliated with um what's this? Give me a second. He's the guy that's affiliated with Bobby Smurda. What's the guy's name? I keep forgetting the money's name. So excuse me, Rowdy Rebel. So I keep saying Roddy Rich, but it is Rowdy Rebel. Sounds like a freaking sounds like a superhero or something. Like he's trying to be a part of the Avengers. No smoke, okay? Because I'm not fucking with them guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn all day. I already know what's up. The '90s crews and stuff like that. Those guys don't play over there. But this is my guy here. Let me get him on the screen here. This is him here. I'm just talking about him because he looks like freaking Trevor Keels. Doesn't he look like Trevor Keels? He looks exactly like Trevor Keels. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And what's funny too is that they actually play very similar too. He plays basketball. He used to play for Canarsie. So anybody that's into that, man, I think I might have seen him play before. When he was actually playing. But he's doing his thing, and stuff like that. But he actually is a really good basketball player. You know, he's out of shape now, whatever. But I think there's some video of him playing in the Lifetime gym, whatever. He still got it. He still got game. Just out of shape and stuff like that. But he looks like Trevor Kill and he plays like him. So Trevor Kills, what do you think he's ever going to be in the big leagues? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Because his body type, is kind of like Quentin Grimes and stuff like that. But they got him playing pseudo point guard in the G League. I don't think he's a point guard. So I just don't think that dude, Trevor Kills, is ever going to make it to the NBA at all. Especially right now. It depends, because at least we have him in the G League. He could develop. That's what it's for. So if he could develop and add something, what he really needs to do is drop his fat percentage, man. The guy he's carrying a lot of extra weight that he shouldn't be. So you want to talk about a guy that's slow and is non-athletic? That's Trevor Keels all the way. Trevor Keels in high school was a scorer. He used to shoot a lot, but now so far, he hasn't really been playing on that level. So the Knicks are still up by 18, man. Now they're up by 16. So you got Vince Carter and Dominique Wilkins. I guess they're doing a play-by-play right now. They're showing that on the screen. That's a nice little tandem to have behind the scenes. But listen, most of these commentators, man, on other arenas, they're just not as good. We're spoiled with Mike Breen and Clyde, man. We're spoiled because Julius on the inside, interior pass to Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims muscles his way inside, but not really paying attention there. He's always embarrassed too. Just now he missed a shot and then he starts rubbing his nose and stuff like that. Just get back in the game. Look, he just got deflected there because he got pushed off the box trying to get a rebound. Here goes Julius, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes sidestep, gives it to Brunson. Back to Julius. Julius pulls up, gives it to Brunson. Wow, and then Brunson misses that. So Atlanta Hawks has a chance to start picking up some momentum here because they picked up 2 points. They're down by 16. So if they score here, if they get a 3-point shot or something like that here, it'll be interesting. They're gonna make it interesting. So Trey Young goes all the way to the basket. They call a foul. So if he makes 2 free throws, then the lead will be cut to 14. Then the plot thickens, man. Then the plot thickens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Trevor Kill, man. I believe in every guy. Trevor Kills. I think he's a good player. He's strong. He plays defense. He played for Duke. The guy's he's a good basketball player. But I just don't think I don't think that he's gonna do it. I really don't. I really don't think that he's going to really do much for us. We'll see though. Like I said, anything can happen. John Morant and Trey are actually the most traveling point guards in the NBA. Yeah, man, the refs definitely ignore. It's annoying, like this guy Rick Barry, the great Rick Barry. Here's something too, man. For this is like useless information. Everybody knows Dollar Bill Bradley, right? His jerseys in the rafters in MSG. He won 2 championships with the Knicks. Rhodes Scholar, everything that you want to say about Bill Bradley. I don't take nothing away from him. But if I'm not mistaken, do your own Google search. But Bill Bradley and Rick Barry were taken in the same draft. So the Knicks took Bill Bradley, and then we passed up Rick Barry. So could you imagine if that Knicks team took Rick Barry instead of Dollar Bill? What? How much better would that squad have been? Because I mean, Rick Barry was a killer, and he won a championship also, and he was all about moving the ball and that type of stuff too, man. So if he got on the squad, instead of Dollar Bill, how much better would that squad have been? Would we have won more than 2 chips? Maybe we could have won 3 or 4. Because I think the Knicks were in the finals one year. We lost to the Lakers, you know, in the finals. So maybe if we had Rick Barry, maybe we would have won. Maybe we would have won 3 in a row, or possibly, like I said, possibly 4 during that time period. That's some hindsight's 2020. Maybe we would have won nothing, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can say what you want to say about history, but a lot of other things is like intangibles and stuff like that. But it's interesting, man. Rick Barry. Imagine if the Knicks had got Rick Barry, and Rick Barry is like a New York City area guy. So that would have been nice too. But Rhodes Scholar. They keep bringing that up. It's a good story still. Yeah, I want to talk about this too. I mean, the Knicks are still up by a lot. See, Atlanta Hawks now, they're starting to heat up. My man Trey Young just shot a three and made it. It's a dead ball, but he looked at his hands, so the confidence is getting there. Ah, man, 82 to 66. Josh Hart comes in there, immediately starts chirping, starts talking, talking to guys, letting guys know. So listen, this is a very key point of the game here. I mean, the third quarter, end of the third quarter. All Atlanta needs to do is get a little bit of momentum. All the Knicks got to do is get a little bit frustrated, and then now all of a sudden the game is going to be out of control. So we got to be very careful. So as far as Jericho Sims, man, with this dunk contest, I don't want to see Jericho Sims dribbling, coming down and like say like going between the legs and dunking. I don't want to see that. What I want to see Jericho Sims head above the rim, and I want to see him trying to rip the screws off the fucking backboard. That's what I want to see. If he gets people involved where they throwing passes to him and that type of thing, it better be to the point where they throwing the pass up and he's jumping up so high to get that. And I want him to spike stuff, nothing easy, nothing nothing that we've seen before. That's the one thing, man. He needs to get extension, and he needs to get up there high as can be and freaking hurt that rim. Absolutely. None of this in between the leg stuff, man, because we done seen it so much. Everybody could do that shit. But if my man could I mean, like he has to really get up there. You want to talk about Dominique Wilkins, how Dominique Wilkins used to hurt that rim? Jericho Sims need to do the same thing. Get some extension going, and then like really like, punish that rim, man. He really could do that. So who we got here? This is Sharon Cloyd, excuse me, Cloyd. I know I killed your name. I'm sorry about that. So this is Sharon. I said, Dara, many thanks for all that you do, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in, man. I know guys coming here from time to time just to see what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of antics going on the other shows, man. But I like here hanging out with you guys. You know what? People like to watch this after the fact. There's a lot of people that I know that watch this. They can't watch the game, but they just listen to me talk during the game, which is interesting, man. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate everybody the love that people show me. Here goes Julius again, shooting top of the key. He misses that. I'm gonna get into some play-by-play soon, man, because I'm just getting some thoughts. I'm really listening to the chat, so I'll get into some play-by-play soon. But the Knicks are up by a lot, so there's not really a lot to talk about right now. Like I said, the Atlanta Hawks is chipping away at this lead, man. So I mean, then right now the Knicks are up by 11. So like I said, the Knicks are not playing well. Atlanta's not really playing well neither, but the points are going in. Interesting. 0 field goals in the last 3 minutes and change right now for the Knicks. So that's interesting. So the Knicks are moving the ball. They're trying to figure something out here. Right now, like I said, right now Atlanta has a lot of momentum. Brunson is being guarded by 3 people. Cross court pass to Hart there. Hart fakes it, Gives it to quickly drives on the center, gets the ball up on the rim. There goes Hart with a nice tip in, man. So very active, man. Penetrating the defense, getting them off balance, and Hart's able to get in there to tap it in. Here goes Trae Young. Trae Young got a lot of steam right now. They're throwing the ball up at the rim. They didn't call anything. Brunson gives it out to Julius. Julius is going against four guys, and he sees four, and he keeps going. Hart goes up and under. Julius Randle with the rebound, spin around, layup with the left hand, and one. Big time moves there by our big guys, man. Julius Randle definitely fleet of foot down there, spinning around in the lane. Good thing for Hart, him watching Hart driving with the up and under. Julius Randle with a good box out on Okongwu there. Okongwu and AJ Griffin. He pushed AJ Griffin off the spot and spun off him and then just laid it up. Excellent, man. Those little things like that is stuff that we just not gonna get. The people keep saying trade Julius and stuff. Come on, the motorcycles. So anyway, yeah, man. Just the stuff that he can do, as long as he's not chirping to the refs, that's fine, man. When he starts chirping to the refs, it kills everything. It just kills the whole thing. Good defense by the Knicks there. And the Knicks are swarming on defense, man. Atlanta's trying their best to get open. Trae Young finally gets all the way to the teeth of the defense and lays it up. Good defense rotation by the Knicks, man. It sucks when you play such great defense and then they just get a bullshit shot like that. Freaking sucks, man. Man. So what's up with the score? I think this is the wrong score. Let me fix this. I think it's 73 now. 87 to 73. Josh Hart shoots a three, misses that. Here comes Atlanta. Trae Young has a full head of steam, man. You can see the momentum done shift a little bit. Here he comes down the lane. He's trying to get loosey-goosey. Knicks are playing good defense, man. We're definitely sealing everything up. AJ, who was that? Okongwu tried to get a layup there. He wasn't able to. But AJ Griffin was able to get the rebound and lay it up. So how Atlanta's scoring is they basically just following up. Somebody shoots it, they miss it, and then somebody, because the Knicks are playing such good defense, swarming around, somebody pops free and then lays it up. So I mean, Knicks are playing good defense, so can't really get mad about what's happening. So anyway, here goes Brunson, top of the key, go all the way to the basket, pushes Okongwu underneath, man, side steps out, goes back in, gives it to Hart side steps again, comes baseline, gives it an IQ, wide open 3-point shot. Look at Julius Randle fighting on the inside, pushes off Okongwu. Get the fuck out of here, big man, get big, baby. He goes Trae Young looking to get. Wow, he gets a foul there. He forced that. He was trying to get that foul. The refs gave it to him. Josh Hart was the victim of his own defense there. So number 77, Julius Randle was arguing with him earlier. I'm not a fan of number 77, that referee. He's just one of those guys. You can see he just has like a really, weird demeanor. So he probably would rub me the wrong way too if I was out there. Trae Young misses that free throw. So the ball don't lie there. Yeah, man, appreciate you guys. So here's something else from survey. He said, "What kind of league is it, Ero? Points league, for the what do you call it? The fantasy league? We're doing category leagues. 9 categories. And then like that. They do the best of 9. So that's what we're doing. So I talk about my shit with the fantasy league. The only time that anybody cares is when I'm on this show. Because like I said, MBK don't give a fuck about that league. They want me to start it every year, but then nobody cares about it. It's crazy. So it's like after the draft, once everybody drafts and then they realize their team sucks and nobody cares about it anymore. That's terrible, man. But like I said, if they draft it well, then all of a sudden it will be so sexy, Here's the thing too, like Steph was very vocal about the 20-team league. Oh, if it's 20 teams again, I'm not doing that league. So that means if it was 15 teams or 14 teams or 12 teams, it will be better because then you'll be able to draft. You'll be able to draft better. You still got to draft. You still have to draft your team. You still got to work the wire, you know what I'm saying? That's why the 20-team league is more competitive, because you can't just draft a bunch of names, and then just go with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to really look and see who's out there, and then really try to build your team as time goes on. Really look at the trade market and all that stuff. It's very hard. 20 teams is very is a different style, different kind of play, you know. So I'm mentioning those guys just because they're in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I see stuff, and these guys, I talk to them the same way when I see them about that league. So it is what it is. Got McGeecham here is talking. He said 3-point contest this year is going to be trash. Absolutely. There's nobody there that I really give a fuck about. I think Laurie Marketing might win it. I just think Laurie Marketing might win it. He goes, Rob Bracey was good, man. JC Penney's catalog picture there. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. If he ain't in the contest, that'll be funny too. It's crazy. All-Star game, it's not like it used to be because there used to be so many there used to be so many personalities and stuff like that. But nowadays there's not really no personalities. All the good personalities are old heads. Shout out to shout out to work. I'm quite sure like if you guys been working a long time, if you're in a position where you have a like seniority based job and there's a lot of people there, we're losing a lot of guys due to just they're retiring. They get to the age and they retire. So like that generation, the guys that are in their 50s, 60s and 50s, that generation had a lot of characters, man. A lot of people with good personalities and just fucking weirdos. I don't know what was going on during like the 60s and like the 60s, well, the 60s. I don't know what's going on during the 60s, man, but some characters out there, man, for that generation. A lot of just weird people, man. So all those people are leaving. So I feel like the people that were born, let's say in the 70s and like the early 80s, the early 80s, like I'm talking about like sub 85, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe like 82, 83, that like that type of thing, and maybe like 75, 79, that type of stuff. We're more chill. Our generation is more chill, practical, and we're just not cornballs. We don't have those cornball personalities. At least from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? And then you want to say like the crack babies from 1988, 89, 90, 91. All the crack babies, are all that's when the personalities are starting to come back. A lot of weirdos during that time, during that age bracket. I don't know if you guys get the same experience, bro. Like I said, like around 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. People that were born during that time, I call them the crack babies, and they act like crack babies, He goes, Obi Toppin just launches a 3-point shot off one foot, fading away, not square. It's just crazy. And then right off the bat, Atlanta gets the ball and they shove it right down our throats, man. 91-78. So like, listen, we started the fourth quarter. Let me X this out and start it back up to make sure that I'm synced properly here with the scoreboard. See, the scoreboard got messed up there. So it's 91-78 according to this here. Let me just get this booted up so I can be right back on point. Scroll, come on, man. Long ass commercial. So I'm at the 11:07 mark. So they trying, man. DeJounte Murray just tried to post up to nowhere, threw it up, and it went off the back of the rim. Here comes RJ. RJ crossover into a triple team, kicks it out to IQ. I mean to Josh, and then Josh gives it to IQ back to Josh, and then Josh shoots the three. So I mean, they got chemistry already. It's instant chemistry because these guys know how to play. It's beautiful to see, man. I feel like the Knicks need that. We need like two more guys, man. Two more guys. Two more guys. One. Maybe one really good guy. And I think one really good guy, and I think we'll be fine. We'll see, man. We'll see. So, like I said, Atlanta's really coming at us, man. But we're still up 97-80. So, I mean, they're trying, but to no avail. We're still up by 17. Unbelievable, man. The Knicks are whipping their ass in Atlanta, fam. I thought we were playing at MSG because I see the Chase on the floor, but I guess they have a Chase Lounge there also. So shout out to Atlanta. Goes Josh Hart drove all the way to the basket, nice and hard, no foul. So it was a late call. What happened? Wow. I got to hear this. What the hell happened? Oh, come on. The guy gets annihilated. Watch him. He gets drive. They're showing the replay now. He's driving. He gets annihilated. He gets annihilated. Then they call a foul, but they didn't call they didn't call a foul. But then they make sure they give him a technical. These referees are suckers, man. It's hard to watch when the referees are like this. Uh, I see Trish D talking. Josh still saluting everybody, man. What are you, a staff sergeant? Francisco Carrillo. Sims needs to dunk like a big man, not like a guard. Yeah. He needs to get up there, like I said, shoulders at the rim every single time. Shoulder to the rim and bang, Maybe some windmills. Not some regular windmills. I'm talking about spinning 360 windmills, that type of thing. And all you got to do is click a YouTube video and just copy those dunks. Copy the dunks that you see these pro dunkers do. With Jericho Sims, he could be able to do those dunks easy, man. Getting up there, man, boy, and bang that rim. De La Music, man, dropped another $1.99 on me. Yeah, Randall giveth, Randall take it away, man. I know what it is. Here goes Atlanta. Atlanta's trying, man. They're really working hard out there. Number 14 pulls up. He misses that. Number 17 on the inside. Good defense by Hart. Knicks are playing really good, man. I'm proud of this group. Look at Obi Toppin looking for the alley-oop every single time. I can't stand it. Yo, listen, man. Why, if you could watch that replay, nice layup by IQ. You know, but Obi Toppin's running and Obi Toppin's pointing in the air for the alley-oop. I hate it. I hate it. I wish you. I wish. I just don't want Obi Toppin on this team anymore. It irks me that he does that. No other player does that. But they're just playing basketball. He just wants the alley oop. That's all he wants. He just wants the alley oop. He doesn't want to do nothing else. He just wants the alley oop. Let's make this about Obi Toppin right now. Here goes Brunson on the inside. He misses that. Here comes Atlanta. Watch out for them on the fast break here. Number 14. He's trying to get all the way to the basket. Gets into the middle of the lane. Misses that. Here goes IQ. It got Obi dribbling on the left. Walking on the left there. IQ's looking around, waiting for the team to catch up. Wow, he had Hart on the drive, but he missed it. He had Obi Toppin there too, but Obi Toppin gives it right back. IQ wide open, top of the key three-point shot. He misses that. 99 and 83. Knicks got to be careful. Here goes a fast break three-point shot. They knock it down. Every time the Knicks fool around, the other team always takes advantage and gets a fast break shot there. The fast break three-point shot is a killer. Because then we can be up by 17, but now all of a sudden, look at the score now. It's getting we're at 13. We're up by 13 now. Well, we were up by 17 just now. So I mean, these stupid mistakes, Knicks have to be very careful with that. What was I saying? I'm looking at Obi, right? So I just want to see what his stats are tonight. Obi Toppin, Mr. Point to the Sky. He does have 11 points. But the thing about it, Obi Toppin has 10 minutes, 11 points. That's great, right? But he has one rebound, 0 points. Excuse me, 0 assists, no blocks, no steals. Only one personal foul. You know what I'm saying? He does have 11 points though, but he has 11 points because he's 3 for 5 from 3, 4 for 6 for the field, 3 for 5 from 3. So if Obi Toppin is not scoring, then what is he doing for you? Nothing. He's not doing nothing for you. He wants alley oops, but listen, grab rebounds, fam. Just look at his counterparts. You got Jericho Sims with 19 minutes, and he has 6 rebounds. He's not really playing well as it is. Hart, he seems to be playing well too. He has 20 minutes. He has 7 rebounds. Obi Toppin has 1 rebound, bro. I know he only played 10 minutes. How can he get into the game if he only plays 10 minutes? Oh my God. Well, you have to show it in the minutes that you get that you can at least contribute, but he's not. That's why he doesn't play. He was rushing home. You didn't miss nothing, man. The Knicks have been keeping it up. But right now, this is the meat and potatoes of the game right now. We got 8 minutes and 44 seconds. Right now, it's dangerous time because the Knicks are up by 13. So right now, we're at a timeout. We're in commercial right now, so we're on timeout. So the issue right now is that the Atlanta needs to cut the lead. If the Atlanta right now could cut the lead to below 10 at this point, then they could just trade buckets and fool around with the Knicks back and forth. But then, they need to do that now. But then once you get into this below the 6-minute mark, it's going to be below the 7-minute into the 6-minute mark. Now you're in crunch time. So now it becomes runs, but like I said, it's very key right now for Atlanta to get this lead below 10 at this point of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because then now you turn the game into a 2-possession game, 3-possession game, that type of thing. Like I said, and then once you get into the 6-minute mark, if you can get it to a 2-possession game with the 6-minute mark, now you can win the game. Even 3-possession, now you can work it where you can win the game. So the Knicks have to keep the foot on the action here, man. We definitely gotta correct these mistakes. Stop fooling around. You see IQ's up there smiling and stuff like that. Obi Toppin is asking for alley oops and this, that, and the other. We need to lock in. Our guys need to do a better job of locking in, and seeing what's going on here. So anyway, here goes Brunson bringing up the ball in the middle of the court, coming across the timeline. He's looking. 18 seconds. He takes a superficial screen from Hart. He should have gave it to him. But he goes, IQ is looking to percolate himself here. Pause. Comes across the screen from iHeart. We're going nowhere. Gets it back to iHeart. iHeart pulls up. Nice little shot off the backboard. He misses that though. So here comes Murray. They're gonna try to take advantage of this fast break stuff. So this is still a fast break because they're not really running anything. They're kind of just running a fast break style of basketball. Ball movement, but like I said, they weren't running any plays. They were just relying on improvisation there. So the Knicks were able to kill that play there. So the Knicks need to score. Knicks haven't scored in a while. There goes Brunson going 1-on-1. He gives it to RJ. RJ wasn't paying attention. Bad pass by Brunson, though. So here goes Atlanta. That's a fast break. So right there, a fast break three-point shot would have been a killer there. If they hit that three-point shot, then it would have cut it to 10. So, I mean, look, he goes RJ all the way to the basket. He misses that. So they call a foul. Who they call a foul on? They call a foul. RJ's going to shoot free throws? Yes. So RJ's going to shoot free throws. So that's good. If RJ can make his free throws, get this game up to 15, that makes me feel a little bit better. But like I said, it's very crazy, man. Because let's say if they didn't call that foul, see this. Let me watch this. He comes across there, goes up for the shot. Oh, he pushed him from behind. So I mean, Bogdan, that was a foul. He pushed him from behind. You can't really do nothing about that. But if they didn't call that, Atlanta would have ran down and possibly shot a three. Now you're talking about what I was saying, which is a nightmare. Like RJ shoots it. Like he didn't even shoot it like he normally shoots it, and it just hits the back of the rim. Oh my god. I don't know, man. There he goes, shoots it again, but he shot it different than he shot it the first time. That's the problem. He's not consistent. He's not consistent at all. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's a pro game. You're not playing in the rec league. You're not playing. It's not a weekend warrior league. It's not a working man's league. This is a professional basketball league. You should be shooting the same shot every single time. It goes Brunson in and out, drives on four people, man. Kicks it out to RJ. RJ, instead of shooting a three, drives. He tried to dunk it, but a Congo, no, I mean, he pushed the Congo, though. He put his hand out. Let me see the replay. It looks like he put his hand on a Congo, but it looked nastier than it was. But I think RJ, initiated this. Let's see. He drives, comes up. Okay, yeah, he did it kind of initiate the hand and look a little bit more uglier than it did. Let me see it in this angle. Yeah, he did foul him though. It's nothing really to say there. So I'm behind on the comments, man. I'm looking at a comment from 9:15. Right now we're at 9:33, so I'm way behind on the comments, man. Yeah, man. We all on this channel. Everybody that contributes, man. We're all on the same page on RJ and all of our players. It seems like, you know. Got Mighty Finesse makes his appearance. You mentioned the skills challenge. I think the skills challenge is probably like the best thing. Let me see. Scroll down here. All right, 102 to 86. Knicks are riding on him. Pause. Knicks need to. There goes Brunson on the inside. Nice pump fake there off the rim. There, he gets a foul. So Atlanta's playing desperate. The Knicks are kind of our star players. You're talking about Brunson and RJ and Julius. These guys, not Julius, but I mean RJ. At this time, even iHeart, these guys are getting to the basket. Trying to create havoc that way because we have no offense going for ourselves. So getting to the line is very important. So I mean, if you want to say what RJ brings, RJ can get into the paint anytime he wants to. The problem is that he doesn't finish strong enough to get those fouls that he deserves. He goes, Harlem CEO, what's good, my man? Let me catch up, man. Let me catch up. I see a lot of guys talking, man. I'm way behind. I'm sorry about that. Just stream, quickly reading through this stuff. Get you a meet you. I love RJ too, man. RJ's a good kid. I've been rooting for him too, but I mean, from day one, it was just something off about him. Just something off. And I was just saying that I don't think he's going to be that good. I've been saying that from the beginning. I've been wrong by a lot of players. I hate to be wrong about RJ, but looking RJ looking just as good as Shump, and that's it. But Shump's, that mixtape that Shump had, man, when he first became a Knick, that mixtape was incredible, man. That motherfucker was looking like he was going to be a 20-point a game scorer. So he goes Brunson. I don't know what the Knicks are doing here. They're not running anything right now. Brunson kicks it out, but eyes behind his head, gives it to Josh Hart. Knock that down, baby. Knocks that down. Catches the ball within rhythm, nice and poised, just shoots it and knocks it down. I love his intensity. I love his intensity, man. He just has that game face, and he doesn't let go to game face. He locks in, man. Just to see your guy on your team locked in that way, that makes you want to lock in that way. At least me. I know if I was playing a guy with a guy like that, I would be locked in like him because I know I got my guy. So he's playing the game like I want to play. So if he's locked in, I'm locked in too, and I don't want to let my guy down. That's very important too, man. These little things. But yeah, man, that Shumpert mixtape, man. If you Google that, the Knicks were in a lockout that year. So there was like these pseudo pro leagues that the NBA was playing, and Shump was like, his highlight film for that little league that they had was incredible, man. So I thought Shump was gonna be, I thought he was gonna be somebody special, man. But he ended up being a regular player. Let him tell the tale. Let him tell the tale, and it's just about politics and what they will allow you to do. But at the same time, man, we all seen Shumpert, man. Shumpert was just like RJ, man. Sometimes he would be so good, get to the basket, and some days he look like he can't do anything. You know, he could talk a good game. Shout out to Dale dropped another $1.99. I got to give Knicks credit for approved rebounding. Yeah, we dominate teams rebounding. Let me get this. Let me see. We're up 50 to 36. We're killing them. 10 offensive rebounds, 50 to 36. You heard that? 50 rebounds to 36. We tend to dominate teams rebounding wise. We don't dominate without Julius. We don't dominate rebounding without Hart. People say that Hart can't rebound this, that, and the other, but we dominate even without Mitchell Robinson. So Mitchell Robinson, like I keep saying it, listen, I understand Mitchell Robinson gives a skill set that we need, yes, but in the same breath, we literally don't need Mitchell Robinson. Because we still dominate teams rebounding every single night. Now, watch when Mitchell Robinson comes back and Mitchell Robinson starts playing his game and stuff. People are gonna say, "See, yo, we need Mitchell Robinson's rebounding." Not really, because listen, how much more can you dominate rebounding? Like I said, we're beating Atlanta 50 to 36 near without Mitchell Robinson. So, like the thing is, though, you got to be very careful because with Mitchell Robinson, are we really going to dominate them? No, no. When he comes in, he's still going to give us what Grimes, excuse me, what Jericho Sims is giving us 6 rebounds. In 19 minutes if he plays 19 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Hartenstein has 23. He has 10 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So if Mitchell Robinson comes in and he gives us 10 rebounds. How much more better is he making us? Rebounding as a team. So. Right now, like I said, Julius has 11. Brunson has 9. What's quickly usually rebounds well. He only has 2 tonight. But listen, just as a team, we just doing so great. Rebounding as a team is incredible. Yeah, man. And so duly noted, man. Good point in and out Dale music. But like I said, Mitchell Robinson has been cleared for contact. So he's a center, man. So he should be playing. He just has to probably get his legs underneath him and stuff like that. Probably after the All-Star break. He should be ready to go. So, but like I said, wait for the people to talk about how, yeah, we needed Mitchell Robinson. No, we don't. We don't need him. It's good to have him back because he's a useful player. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like, oh my God, I'm so glad we got Mitchell Robinson back. It's ridiculous, man. All right, so it looks like we're doing a good job here. We're up by 19 again. So let's do some play-by-play because we're winning here. 5 minutes and 47 seconds. Drive there. Brunson gets the ball picked from behind there. Here goes Bogdanovich dribbling up the court there. They missed Trae Young. Trae Young is wide open. DeJounte Hunter drives in there. Hartenstein in there, getting nasty, gets that rebound. So good defense by the Knicks, stopping that fast break there. Brunson bringing the ball up the court, comes across a half-court line. I wonder when Tom Thibodeau is going to pull these guys out because we're up by 20. It's not time yet, though, but I just wondering when he's going to do it. Brunson, Knicks had no offense going, so Brunson was able to get to the foul line to do that sweep move that he does to get himself to the foul line. So I feel like, Brunson's been getting to the foul line a lot. Only 6 for 7. Right now he's about to get 2 more free throws, but he's 6 for 7 from the free throw line. That is a lot, though. That's a lot for a key player like that. Shout out to RJ. RJ is 5 for 7 right now. Julius is 4 for 5. Outside of those guys, some decent free throw shooting from the bench too. Quickly, Josh Hart, both of those guys got matter of fact, no free throws actually. So the starting lineup has been getting to the line. No foul shots for anybody else. So Atlanta just scored there. So I mean, the Knicks are up by 20. The Knicks are handling their business right now. 5-minute mark. Let's say for Atlanta, like I said, Atlanta really has to start. All of a sudden, they got to start rebounding. Excuse me. Julius Randle just pushes DeJounte Hunter, and now he's gonna want to argue with the ref. You literally pushed them. Julius Randle literally pushed them. Now he wants to stand and argue with number 42. It's unbelievable. So anyway, Atlanta Hawks, right? They right on cue. Julius Randle makes a mistake, so Atlanta needs to come down. They don't have much time. They need to come down and score. Here goes Hunter. Good defense by the Knicks there. Hunter gets to the foul line, dumps it into Capella, so they score. The Knicks are not communicating with each other. So Julius Randle is leading the argument here. So once Julius Randle is arguing, yelling, and stuff like that, so he's out the game. That's not what you need your leaders to do. So IQ gives it to Brunson. So we're at the 15-second mark. The Knicks are trying to run some offense. Hart comes up to the top. Brunson doesn't meet him. Step back three-point shot from Brunson. He knocks it down. Say, listen, if Brunson didn't knock that down, then like I said, Atlanta will get the rebound and push the ball. But Brunson made it. So, stars are doing what they do. Trae Young tries to do what Brunson did. Step back three-point shot, no good. So Josh Hart with a nice solid rebound there. 4 minutes left. Brunson coming across the timeline. Damn, 16 seconds. He kills me with that, man. So they're showing a double team to Brunson. Brunson is looking. Atlanta, I don't know what they're doing. IQ gets the ball. All the Knicks got to do is hold the ball. We don't got to shoot it. We're up by 20. He was IQ. IQ finally gets a shot up with a couple seconds that he knocks it down. So nice three-point shot by Brunson and a nice little two-point shot there by IQ. So Atlanta's got to call a timeout. So that's got to be the game there. The Knicks are up by so much. Let me clear this here. The Knicks are up by so much that I just don't think that Atlanta could come back right now. It's 115 to 92. So big time basketball game here by the Knicks, man. 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Atlanta just called a timeout. Yeah, man. So it looks like we're gonna get a nice win here in MSG South. We call that Atlanta Hawks Arena. Let me see here. You guys are great, man. So Jalen ignored Randall and found Hart for 3. Yeah, it's a good point guard, man. Paying attention. Sometimes, Julius would argue those type of calls. Just got to be very careful of that, man. The guys have to really, really, what I'm saying. Guys have to really clean that stuff up, man. They have to do it internally. Like I said, Derrick Rose is there. He's, they have a job to do. Derrick Rose is there. He didn't get traded. Fournier is there. He didn't get traded. You know what I'm saying? The guys have a job to do, man. They have to get that thought process out to Julius. But it seems like Julius has not learned his lesson at all. It's just the way that he is. You can't stop somebody from being who they are. But at the same time, man, you need to help them understand that what they're doing is not good, man. It's not good for the team. Oh man, did somebody say Malik Rose? I see Malik here. He said, bring back Malik. Did somebody bring up Malik Rose? Anybody here? I'm looking. I don't know. I don't know what I said. I missed something there. Yep. So IQ is gonna get some free throws, 15 to 92. So he says, I'm on Twitter, and this Nick fan said JB is over Bernard King as. Yeah, I mean, just last week, people were saying that Brunson shoots too much and that he's not a real point guard. That's what people were saying. Shout out to Freezy. Freezy doesn't like Brunson because he thinks that he's overrated. He doesn't play good against the good teams. But here we go. Fast forward. I would love to see what Freezy says now, because I mean this guy's kicking ass. Yeah, all the Atlanta stars is there. I see I forgot money's name. Joyner, is that the guy? Joyner is there sitting on the baseline. Yeah, man. So I mean, I would love to see what Freezy has to say about Brunson now, because I mean the guy's been playing extremely well right now against Atlanta. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, he's literally been averaging 30 for like the last couple games, man. Last few games, and shooting 50% from the field, playing against everybody. Number 27. I've seen him play before. He looks like a guy that just came out of a time warp or something. Looks like a throwback player from the late 80s and shit. Goes Brunson. They sent Holiday out there to hound him. Now they send Holiday out there to hound him. How many minutes did Holiday have today coming off the bench? Holiday only had 4 minutes right now. So I mean, they have Brunson there, and then now they decide to bring Holiday into the game to play defense against Brunson. Jeez, now here goes Jalen Johnson. Look at the skill that Jalen Johnson had. He just fell to the floor, but he has some skill to him there. So that's number 25. I think number 25 smoked us one time when no that's the new player, Jarrison Matthews. This guy here is really good. I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm not capping for him. He was playing for Houston. I don't know how Atlanta got him, but he was playing for Houston, number 25. He is a really good basketball player. Keep an eye on him in Atlanta. Here goes Brunson. Oh, he pushed off. It was a push off from Brunson. Soft, man. This referee crew has been horrific. They've been very horrific. Yeah, man. Yeah, Garrison. His name. What is his name? His name's something. Forgot his name, but he was, like I said, he was playing for Houston. So I mean, that they're so lucky that they got that guy, Garrison Matthews. He's really good. I think he's going to be a really good basketball player. Like I said, keep an eye on that cat. So they finally pulling Brunson and these guys out. So we're Knicks are winning, man. We up by 20 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. So their bums are scoring. We got number 24. Who's that? That's Fernando. He was actually playing. He was getting minutes in Boston. That's Bruno Fernando. He was getting minutes in not Boston with the Chicago Bulls. Now he's just deep on the Atlanta bench there. See, Atlanta don't know what the hell to do with their players. IQ dribbling around, gives it to Hart there. Hart top of the key. He's gonna end up shooting that. No, he just drives and dribbles off his foot. Gives it to Obi. Obi just launches it because he's a trash. Here goes Obi. Obi looks like he's gonna fall. Number 27 comes around the screen there. Stops, dribbles, gets into the middle, pulls up. You see how other players know what to do? Guys off the bench, they know how to get to their spots. But we got guys that all they want is alley oops. Here goes IQ still on running offense. I think it's time for IQ to come out. Let's put Deuce McBride in. What the hell's going on? IQ launches a 3-point shot. He misses that. Can we get Miles McBride in the game? Why are we risking guys' health right now? So, Tom Thibodeau, could you please put Miles McBride in? It's unbelievable, man. It's time to empty the bench. There goes Miles McBride. Let's get Fournier back in there. Let's get Fournier in there for the last minute or so. I know it's disrespectful for those guys because they're veterans and stuff, but we didn't trade them. So put those guys in for now. You know what I'm saying? Let them get a little bit of a run here at the end here. There's no reason to get our starters hurt. So Josh Hart is out there. You got Obi's there. You got Quentin Grimes as our starting shooting guard. So two of our best wing guys are out there for no reason. There's Miles McBride in and out, going to the basket. Nice little floater. Oh, he threw an alley-oop to Jericho. He gets it. So Jericho finally gets a dunk. You got 119 and 99. Game is over. We got a minute left. Let's get these guys out of here. Get them nice and healthy so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, man. Definitely gotta talk about Julius Randle's body language, man. He definitely has to fix that. That is like the Achilles heel of our Knicks, man. The Achilles heel of Julius. The body language, the constant arguing with the refs all the time. He's really got to figure that out because it's gonna come back to bite us one day. Shout out to Amari Stoudemire having a fight with the fire extinguisher. We don't need Julius Randle getting in a mix in a playoff situation where he destroys a game for us or destroys a series for us because he just can't stop arguing with the refs. You know, see some big time comments here. Trish D. Yeah, Trish D always contributes, man. We got 11 seconds left, man. We won this game, man. Knicks up by 21. Big time Knicks win here, man. Shout out to Trish D. I'm gonna get to you in a second, but I gotta big up our guys, man. Let's do the clap. Mhm. Get the clap going, man. The Knicks pull out a big win in Atlanta, man. In Atlanta, this looked like a MSG game. I thought it was MSG because of the way the floor looks with the chase, like I said, the chase emblems and stuff. But we're playing in Atlanta and we smoked these guys, man. So he says, Ero, I know you keep talking about Hart's minutes versus Sims, but we see what Tibbs is doing. Hart has been playing excellent, and he needs him to close. I got you. Refs sometimes pick up on him with fouls and stuff. I got you. I see. Yeah, listen, we all on the same page, man. Definitely. So when you guys say stuff, I know it's gonna be something that I would say. Yeah, man. So good stuff, man. Yeah, definitely excellent observation. Trish D knows the game, man. All you guys do. All you guys know the game. Let me get some last minute stuff here. I see Maxwell Gray. So Julius is going to dummy is going dummy for my fantasy team. Yeah, man. Julius Randle should be some of the first people picked in fantasy, man, because he fills up the entire stat sheet. And if he gets blocks and steals in the game, then that's a plus. But he definitely gets you the rebounds, he gets you the foul shots, he gets you threes, gets you rebounds, gets you points. So he's definitely one of the first people you should draft. At least like maybe the first top 10 people, maybe, to pick, in certain categories and stuff. So anyway, Shaw Powers, man, we can't blame it on Shaw, right? We can't blame the loss on Shaw. We won, but we're not crediting Shaw for the win though. Shout out to Harrington, man. I see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'll see Harrington tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing, man, but I definitely see you guys tomorrow at work. I see you guys. It's the All Star break actually, man. So there's a couple podcasts that I want to get out the last couple days since there's no Nick game. Maybe I'll see if I can get some of those thoughts out, throughout the days. But we don't have another Knicks game, guys, until the 24th. So the next time we see you guys, we'll be in DC. So I'll be in DC for the next podcast. I don't know if I'll do something. I didn't bring any cameras and stuff like that because I don't want to have that stuff and then I can't bring it into the arena afterwards, man. So I mean, why does Julius have no shirt on? Julie, Julie just popped up and out of nowhere. I thought he was naked. It's like, well, who's this naked guy running behind Brunson right now? Shit is crazy. But anyway, next time I see you guys, I'll be in DC. So tune in to Nothing But Knicks. He's gonna be doing a live podcast, which is bugged. They have a restaurant that's connected to the DC arena, and we're gonna do a Knicks podcast live from the restaurant in the freaking arena, DC. That is gonna be incredible. So we'll be there. Like I said, I'll be ready. I'll be there ready to talk stuff and stuff like that. That's a big opportunity, man, to infiltrate your arena and do a live Knicks podcast at a restaurant that's literally connected to the freaking the arena. That I like, could you imagine the Atlanta Hawks, let's say the Atlanta Hawks, wherever podcast they have there for Atlanta, and they come to like say like what's the restaurant down the block from let's say like a restaurant that's connected to MSG and do a live podcast there. Could you imagine? That could never happen. But we're gonna infiltrate DC and do a podcast in their freaking building on their block. It's unbelievable. Pre-game and post-game, man. So tune in for that. Nothing But Knicks channel on the 24th. Like I said, I'll try to see if I can get something in that day too, man. So anyway, I'm out of here, man. Good win by the Knicks, man. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Shout out to Generation Dale. Shout out to Dale and Music dropping some coins on me. Oh, look at this guy. Drops coins before we get up out of here. Lord have mercy. DC Knicks fans treat us like celebs. Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't know what Sim has the gift of gab, but he says something to the dude, and next thing you know, he's giving us a room to do a podcast in. And in that restaurant, they actually film their own podcast there. They have a studio there, and they actually film their own podcast there, having to do with betting and stuff like that. But they have a studio downstairs. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so odd to me. So anyway, that's gonna be really cool, man. So if you guys can make it out to DC, that would be great. Any DC, Virginia, DMV, DMB people down there, please make it out there. Baltimore, make it out to the thing on the 24th, man. Let's make it a movie, man. Let's tear down the freaking arena and man, really put up our Knicks flags up in there. So anyway, I'm up out of here, man. So Mikhail dropped 45 today? What are you talking about? That didn't happen. That didn't happen. He said 116 to 105, they just beat. He got 45 points today. So Mikal Bridges had 45 points. So shout out to those guys that were saying, "Oh, look what Mikal had. He only had 7 points against the Knicks, and he had whatever against the other team. But then he gets 45. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all those Knicks fans out there that always crying like bitches and stuff like that. But here he goes, 45 for Mikal Bridges, right? So do you want to trade him now for RJ? Guys suck, man. Yeah, man. Peace to Harrington. I want to get out of here, guys. Freaking Trish. Shout out to Geraldine. I know Geraldine got to go to bed. But Trish D's dropping $5 on me, man. Yo, listen, man. I appreciate you guys, but I gotta get out of here before somebody drops another super chat. So save the super chat. I'm about to end the pod, man. Please enjoy the outros, my man. My man Trav B. Ryan, excellent contribution to the Knicks crew. But we out here, man. Peace. Enjoy the outro. Oh, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. Bye.
Hero, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder.